Hi, welcome to Iconic Movie Reviews, and my name is Shane. And today is Sunday, so I'm just gonna talk about some of my thoughts in regards to movies this week. And feel free to chime in with some comments. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up as well. So I think as part of the audience, I think sometimes we are a little hard on movies. And I'm not sure why that is. I have a couple of ideas, a couple of theories. I think part of it is we're so used to being entertained, and movies have to move at such a fast pace, and we're so used to CGI and all that kind of stuff that we're just going to the shows and then we're walking out and we're just disappointed. And I think what we need to be able to do is we need to be able to reflect a little bit more by going back to some of the iconic movies. Some of the movies that were nostalgic, if you will. If they were, movies that were awe-inspiring. Like, I go back all the way to like Citizen Kane, Psycho, Jaws, Raiders of the Lost Ark, like original movies. I would strongly encourage you to do that. And sometimes, I know it's kind of looked at nowadays as, oh, those are old movies. They're from the 80s or from the 70s or whatever it is. And they're just different. But man, I would encourage you to watch, like I watched Superman, the movie, the other day. And the opening credits, like it was like 6 or 7 minutes long just to show the credits. And they were just titles floating in space. But I actually enjoyed that because you're sitting down, you're getting into the mindset of the director and how the movie was actually shown the first time. I remember as a kid, this came out I think in 1979, I was 9 or 10 years old. And I remember the curtains rolling away, because in the old theaters, the curtains would actually open up. And I remember sitting there, and the opening scene was this little kid reading a comic about the Daily Planet and mild mannered reporter, Clark Kent, all that kind of stuff. And then the camera zooms in onto the Daily Planet, which was on the comic. And from there, we go out into the universe. And I thought that was great because it gives you a perspective. Look, we're watching a comic that's been made into a movie. And now we have Avengers, we have Spider-Man, we have Venom coming out, all these kind of movies. But we have to realize they're not real. In Avatar, the blue people, they're not real. So I feel bad for people that walked out of Avatar and got depressed. But you have to kind of snap out of it and go, you know what? This is a movie. The movies are designed to entertain us. It's not to emulate real life. It's not to make you go home and go, man, my life sucks because I can't fly around the galaxy. It's not the idea. The idea is to entertain you, to allow you to be able to snap out of reality for a second and be able to dream and think and go, how can I make this world a better place? What can I do? Maybe, you can't fly around or stop a locomotive or any of that kind of stuff. But the whole idea is to entertain you and not have you depressed. So you can actually snap out of your real life for a minute, watch a movie, watch it with some popcorn, some pop, some jujubes, some popcorn thrusters like M&Ms, that kind of stuff, and just sit back and enjoy the movie. And really just not be so hard on yourself, not to be so hard on the movie itself, but just realize what the movies are for. So that's just kind of my thought for today. It's on a Sunday. I like to reflect a little bit. And if you have any comments on what you think about the movie industry right now, good or bad, let me know your thoughts as well. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And thanks for watching.